Yes. So now we will move on to the state of infrastructure in India. That is, actually the state of infrastructure in India is examined through two key features. That is two key terms or two key component. That is energy in economic infrastructure and health in social infrastructure. So if you look through these two components, you can get a clear idea of how infrastructural sector is working in the economy. So as far as India is concerned now, we have to look through the energy in economic infrastructure and health in social infrastructure. So now first of all we are moving on to the energy. That is the key component of economic infrastructure. Energy is the most important component of economic infrastructure, and it is the lifeline for production activity across all sectors in the economy. Okay, so without energy you cannot complete a production process. So without completing a production process, you cannot generate any economic activity in the country. So that means in the primary sector, energy is the critical input to operate tube wells and tractors. In the secondary sector, energy is a critical input to operate machines. In the tertiary sector, energy is a crucial input to operate computers. See, in the service sector, without the use of computers, you cannot move forward. So all these things, see, all these sectors, three sectors needs, it is a vital component. That is, the energy is the vital component of all of them. Next, coming to the types of energy, that is, you have commercial and non-commercial sources of energy. That is, you have three broad classification. Three broad classification is there. In that, first one is commercial and non-commercial, conventional and non-conventional. Then comes primary and final sources of energy. So these are the three broad sources of energy. Just put a flow chart. Here it is commercial and non-commercial. In the middle, conventional and non-conventional, and in the third one, that is primary and final source of energy. So coming to the commercial and non-commercial sources of energy. Commercial, sources of energy, that is, which is classified as commercial and non-commercial. Commercial means actually that is commercial sources of energy means it is what you can say, it is largely used for commercial purposes. Okay, that is in the industrial use, such as coal, petroleum, then natural gas, electricity. All such things comes under commercial use of energy. That is commercial sources of energy. Non-commercial means which is not commercially used, but it is domestically used. That is firewood, animal waste, agricultural waste, etc. So these are non-commercial and commercial sources of energy. And commercial energy is largely used in industrial, or you can say that is for commercial purposes. Then this thing, non-commercial energy is largely used for domestic or the consumption purposes. Then comes commercial energy is traded through market, but non-commercial energy is not traded through market, but it is available in the villages as free goods. And also you have international market for commercial sources of energy, but non-commercial sources of energy possess only local markets. That is, they are available as free goods in the villages. So these are the points to be noted. I will give you the differentiate how you differentiate between commercial and non-commercial. You can have a look on that, so that you can answer a question when it is asked. Differentiate between commercial and non-commercial sources of energy. So I will give you the table. Then comes the conventional and non-conventional sources of energy. See, conventional, as the name suggests, that is what you can say an historical term. That is, it was used in the long history. Long back it was used. And such as coal, petroleum, natural gas, electricity. And non-conventional means actually which is very modern, very recent development. That is solar, wind, solar energy, wind energy, biomass, biogas. All such things comes under non-conventional sources of energy. So conventional source, you have to list out the things. Coal. First one is coal. India is rich in coal production. Then in 1950-51, you had 328 lakh tons of coal production, which is increased to 6,764 lakh tons in 1718. So that means it is showing an increase in the coal production. And total energy produced in India using coal is 67%. Total energy produced in India, out of that 67 is consisting of coal. Then India has a total reserve of 319 billion tons of coal as of March 2018. So we are actually rich in coal production. Then comes actually it is used in steel plants, cement factories, railways, fertilizer factories, brick mills, all such things. Then comes petroleum. Petroleum product is also a conventional source of energy in India, and domestic annual production of crude oil, it has not shown a tremendous increase in the production. That means it is like showing 36 to 38 million tons in 2011 to 2018. Then comes natural gas. It is equally significant as a conventional source of energy in India. That is, this is used as a raw material in fertilizer and petroleum products, and as a cooking gas in households. See, that is LPG what we use. Liquefied petroleum gas is nothing other than the natural gas. And also LPG is produced by the, it is a byproduct of crude oil. Then comes electricity. Electricity is the most useful conventional source of energy in India. There are main sources of three main sources of electricity: thermal power station, hydroelectricity station, atomic power stations. Just take a note on that. Then after independence we started relying more on hydroelectric generation, but we have over the time we have increased our reliance to thermal source of energy. Then we have to move on to the non-conventional sources of energy, that is solar energy, which is energy from the sun, wind energy, biomass energy including energy from the gobar gas, then geothermal energy, then energy through tides and waves, as well as temperature gradient overseas. So solar energy and wind energy have been used in the past, but it is actually coming as the non-conventional source of energy in India. Then so I have to give you a differentiation of the conventional and non-conventional source of energy. Conventional source of energy, they include coal, petroleum and electricity, and they have been used for commercial energy over a long period of time. And in India, conventional sources are being used in total disregard of the environment. Actually, we pollute the environment by using more of conventional sources of energy. Then non-conventional sources of energy, they are solar, wind, biomass, etc. And actually this is in the stage of experimentation, and also they are being developed as source of commercial energy with a view to checking environmental pollution. Actually solar energy, wind energy and all, they don't possess much of environmental pollution, but we are still on the experimentation. How they create, are they creating more than more pollution than the conventional sources of energy? So this is the conventional and non-conventional source of energy. Then it is primary and final sources of energy. Primary and final sources means, primary means it is available as the free gift of nature, that is coal, lignite, petroleum, etc. And final sources means electricity. Actually we use primary to convert that into final, that is final sources. Example in primary means coal. There final means that is using coal we create electricity. So they can be converted into other forms of energy. Primary can be converted into other forms of energy, but the final is converted into final sources cannot be converted into other forms, like electricity cannot be converted into coal again. So that is the case. So these are the sources of energy in India, that is commercial and non-commercial, conventional and non-conventional, as well as primary and final source. I'll be giving you the table which whereby you can differentiate all of these things. So I want you to take the notes for this also. Okay, wherever you need, you pause it and you take notes. So we'll be dealing with the pattern of energy consumption in India in the next video.